That's weird. For some reason, the microphone audio repeater got turned off.
Whoopsie.
Don't know how that happened. And I don't know when that happened either. I hope it didn't happen yesterday while I was streaming.
I think someone would have complained.
Holding silent
Yesterday, I have no idea if anybody was even watching, and silent Twitch streams aren't that uncommon anyway. So,
Don't you get people in the
if it
chat
did,
saying stuff?
oops. I did on Thursday, not on Friday. The only people talking I got on Friday was Trey saying that Twitch wasn't working for him.
Twitch does that.
Oh well.
It's cool that Trey's been watching, though.
Yeah, he tried to tune in anyway. At first he tried to watch like just the streaming over Steam, but I was like, bandwidth, try just using Twitch. And it didn't work for him.
Sad.
Yeah. So anyway, good evening, Internet. Thank you for tuning in this Saturday evening, or for sticking around after DJ Mon.
Hello.
This is Throne of Games. I'm your host, Mark Amsright, DJ Amstrack. Tonight we have Brendan Mabry and Daniel, and we are going to be continuing Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. We began 2 weeks ago. We began the game. Tex had turned into a real hard-boiled, hard-ass kind of character, but then he got... What, did he get hit over the head or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And has suffered amnesia, and as far as he knows, the last 7 years haven't happened.
Yeah, cartoon amnesia.
The last thing he remembers was the end of Overseer, in which...
Conveniently.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we remember.
Yeah.
But we've learned some things since then, like that Chelsea is dead.
She is definitely dead. She is definitely not going to secretly come back and be alive.
No way that could
She
ever happen.
she is apparently dead. Her remains were found in Texas crashed speeder 7 years ago.
No way those were someone else's remains. They were
No way whatsoever.
They were misidentified.
What were they doing in his speeder?
I don't know. His speeder was
Not
stolen.
a lot.
That's
They
why
weren't even in his speeder last he remembers.
that's why it's such a mystery. Something got set up to make that happen.
It's like whoever did the setup apparently did not the best job of it.
Because, like, his speeder had been stolen.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Except I don't think anybody had reported his speeder as stolen yet. So that wouldn't necessarily be the case as far as any investigation was concerned. Yes.
Actually, DJ Mon, the actress, did come back. Like, she's in this.
Nope. She
Yeah.
did. She did.
Now,
But it may all be flashbacks.
yeah, we don't know
Flashback.
we don't know for certain that her appearances are not flashbacks.
So it's not like the actress didn't want to come back. She totally did.
Mm-hmm.
Whether the character came back, we don't know yet.
Yep.
That's part of the story, though.
Yep. And let's see, there was a rival PI set up in town who now Tex had never heard of, and his first encounter with him, he's already dead. And that's where the police find him, is near his corpse. So that's not a very good place for him to be. But the police, what was it, the commissioner or the chief of police or
Didn't have enough to hold us.
or something like that? Yeah, he believed he didn't have enough to hold us, and he believed our story that we didn't have anything to do with it. Partly because I think of Tex's reputation of slight ineptitude and incredible luck. Incredible in both directions, both senses of that
In
word.
spite of the fact that he is now a jerkface,
Mhm.
apparently.
Yeah.
Lord Robbery says the audio stream is not producing sound for me.
Still no sound.
What?
Bat
Crap.
Slugger Dwarf Fortress says maybe you're just getting old and losing your hearing, Gary.
Oh. So does that slugger have audio?
The video stream should have...
But he can still hear everything else. It's just the audio stream we've lost now.
Oh. Well, let me see if... Let me pop that open. It's connected, just at a very low rate. Maybe having added in the microphone later caused something weird to happen. But that is still a really low rate, which I guess is all that happens when I'm streaming voice. I don't think that would take up too much bandwidth.
Not really, no. Unless you like have a nasty high bit rate you're recording at.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with that, but as long as the video stream has audio, I think we're good. So yeah, let's get back into the game. Oh yeah, and half of the neighborhood is afraid of us, and half the neighborhood loves us because we are very good customers. Or we are a very good customer. Tex is
As
a
in
very
we
good
pay
customer.
now.
Yes, we pay with we pay
pay
in
cash.
we pay cash, we pay in advance.
With
we
definitely not Hitman money.
Yes.
We are definitely not a Hitman.
It is
We're
definitely
totally
not.
a Hitman.
All right.
That Slugger Dwarf Fortress says, well, technically Lord Barbary uses your audio-only stream, and he watches video from her screen share.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know.
I say her because I think I figured out who that is.
Yeah.
Such impermanence in nomenclature.
But-
impermanent nomenclature.
But yeah, the audio stream isn't the audio only stream isn't set up any differently from normal, so I have no idea why it's not working.
Sorry, it's trying to watch us out. Extender.
Okay. Load.
Aha. Powers. Even a monkey knows how to
Good
use
as a
tools,
comic.
and I'm
Apparently,
not
the
dumber-
TV show isn't that great.
And I'm not dumber than a monkey. What? No, you're talking about the no.
Powers. You said Powers. I made commentary.
That's a damn shame.
And
this guy was
Acid
losing dinner
Club.
tonight to get a free
Aw.
sub at Inspector Burns Barbecue.
No.
Okay, I don't think there was anything else here, and I
think
don't
Rusty
remember.
could use a membership of the Acid Club.
Oh, Rusty the Clown.
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used
Nope.
by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition.
This is a little
There
quiet.
were hidden panels
Yeah,
in rooms
I got
where
it.
they'd hide their stash.
Oh, it's over here
Where'd he
now.
go? Oh, I'm on that damn.
Because I accidentally fried my speakers.
Oh, so you got new speakers.
Actually, they're my mom's speakers.
But it's not too high, is
Well,
It
let's
might be a little bit, but we'll see.
click on a thing.
it? If I could hear some dialogue, I know.
Sure.
Mark, make speakings happen.
It's an electronic shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most
I think that's
notorious
pretty good,
smugglers.
actually.
Hey,
Yeah, that's fine.
It's good for now. All right, so we've gotten everything out of there that we can.
I think so.
Looks like the dumpster
Oops.
escaped unscathed.
Huh.
DJ Mon says, check its source. Maybe it's suddenly trying to get mic audio from the webcam.
No, it's using the it's using this microphone right here.
Does the webcam even have a microphone?
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
Decryption
Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
Yep. He's we have a like a data key that we found up there, but it's decrypted.
Encrypted.
That's what I mean, encrypted, and he's trying to hack the data out of it.
I decrypted last night.
Let's see.
You know, maybe I think that's illegal.
All the fun things are, Daniel.
Really? A lot of fun things aren't.
He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that's all stuff that we've asked him before. I forgot the color coding for those kinds of things.
Oh, that's sad.
they're
Murphy is
talking-
not the guy I remember.
The way people are talking, Tex isn't quite a hitman. He's more like a guy
A
people
thug.
hire to
The
lean
term
on
is
people.
thug. The term is hired
Wow.
thug.
Nothing is as simple and wonderfully effective as blunt force trauma.
Like a hired goon. Well, there's a letter, but
You know, the guy in the slightly too nice suit for his surroundings who appears in all the old noir movies.
Mm.
And there's always two of him. They won't look the same, but there's two of him.
Someone's dying.
Come on, Tex. There's sure to be valuable information in there.
Hair cream. Glad I don't
Okay,
need
that's
this.
all that was. I'm pretty sure we tore this place apart last time, but I honestly don't remember
Ooh, hot plate.
what we found.
And a hot plate.
Yeah, a hot plate.
Ooh, what at?
Play bub.
Are you telling him he's a dish, Brendan?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hot fish. Minnesota.
So,
DJ Mon says, am I the only one getting the game audio echoing? Okay, I turned it up too much.
yeah.
Apparently.
Make speakings happen.
Or wait, maybe hold on a sec. There might actually be something that XSplit is derping about. Test. Okay, that should be muted. This should be okay, that's all set up correctly. Yeah, go ahead and turn it down a tiny bit. But not too much.
There we go.
Alright.
I turned it down a tiny bit.
Oops.
Like maybe 20 minutes of arc.
Okay, have we been back through all these back alleyways and everything? And
I think so, but I forget.
now this is familiar because we went here.
Yeah, we
there.
climbed this ladder, and then we saw that over there.
You know, I miss how little running around there was in the last game. That
Can we
was
get
nice.
through there?
This door's just painted on.
Oh, that's right. That was
Yeah.
painted on.
Well, to be fair, in the other games, in Overseer, there's a lot of
Yeah.
you're exploring much smaller environments.
Yeah.
But there's also
it's
the fact,
mostly just press the little thing that takes you to places.
yeah. But there's also the fact that I had played Overseer before and remembered a whole lot of it, so
Yeah.
that is not the case now.
So there's no jumping, right?
Right.
We're sure.
So we're going
Yes.
to get to see Mark muddling through a Tex Murphy game just like everyone else would have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Muddling, bumbling, and stumbling. And possibly grumbling.
Only if there's fireballs.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
There's no welcome mat that I can move aside and get the key,
Yeah,
like
he's
there
probably
had been.
standing there. Booze jokes. Looks like that pink flamingo didn't actually outlive anyone.
No.
Okay, we've already been up there because that's where we found the tower of things.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where we found.
That was just an empty building. I remember I was going to check it out to see if there is that landing there that I don't think we ever got to. Let me,
Let's see how many ups we can go.
mm-hmm. Oh, there's nothing over there. Was there... I'm forgetting controls now. That wasn't it. Was there a crouch button?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't think there was.
You may have wanted to refresh yourself on this before stream.
Possibly.
Pish tosh.
Why am I stuck?
Where's the fun in that, Daniel?
Because there's a
throwing
floor.
in links I was never going to click for a while because I had too many things open already.
Okay, yeah, I guess getting up there isn't really
Possible.
an option, yeah.
Unless, nope.
Nope. I mean, that looks interesting, the fact that there's no guardrail there, but,
Interesting and unsafe.
Uh-huh.
Same thing.
Oh. Apparently, I can't walk off it anyway, so...
Invisible guardrail!
Yep. Or just Texas smart.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. What happens if I do this? Nothing. Okay. I thought maybe I'd get one of those you died endings.
No, apparently Tex has shell braces on his legs or something.
One of those endings where the game calls you out for doing something very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that? Try again. Dummy.
Obviously, I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that would have been incredibly stupid. I just said that to make sure you were paying attention. That new King's Quest, though.
Oh? He's good?
The framing device is Graham telling a story to his granddaughter.
Ah.
Oh, I can't use that there,
And
apparently.
Rather is good. Has done good job of sticking to spirit of...
Maybe check the electronics shop again?
Maybe.
I mean, it's the only place that's open right
More
now.
questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions? That guy's a go-getter. Why don't you get him to answer these questions?
Isn't Clint dead?
No. He's the owner of the Ritz Hotel now.
Oh, right.
Always happy to help out my best tenant.
That's right. He had the
He didn't
chocolate
have-
addiction?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, the Malden Memorial
DJ
Courthouse.
Mon says not hearing an echo now, but not hearing the game either.
Get technical. Okay, you know what? I am going to just.
Savins.
Actually, we haven't even accomplished anything. I'm going to do. I'm going to do several different things. Quit game. Okay.
We've got some Problem Smith Bears tonight.
Yeah. I'm going to kill the entire audio stream.
Bang.
Bye-bye, stream.
Okay, so microphone is on. System audio is on.
Testing. Testing.
Yeah, it's picking up. It's just
No, it's not. Microphones can't pick things up, Mark. They don't have arms.
Or muscles. I saw
Tell 'em
my
about the
muscles
Twinkie.
dance at the Science Museum.
Tell them about the Twinkie.
Which Twinkie?
Ringo.
Oh.
what?
So we're putting on Alistair's harness to go for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And Maybe was trying to put it on the right way.
You
Mm-hmm.
mean the wrong way.
Well, she was trying to put it on the right way. She was succeeding in putting it on the wrong way. And she was like, Brennan, is it on? And it's like, so I turned it over and she's like, oh, I thought that the little picture of the bone goes on top. And I said, no, ring goes on top.
And
Because there's a little ring for the leash. I said ring goes
and
on
I
top.
say, no, ring goes on drums.
It was perhaps the best bad pun in the history of the human race.
Nice. Okay, so
You're really
microphone
looking
audio
forward
is
to finding
turned
out
up.
with your dad on Monday, aren't you, Brendan?
Darn right I am. The audio repeater 1.24 thing is not important. Yes?
No, it's totally important.
Oh, why is it so low then?
That's the one that's game audio. If it's up any higher, it totally drowns us out.
Oh, okay.
But would that be a bad thing?
Yes, obviously, because our scintillating commentary
Scintillating.
is integral to the performance of this show.
I hear scintillation is a symptom of the Tesla effect.
I will turn up the game audio just a tiny bit, though. Audio stream is working now. Okay, then. Well, that's something. I suppose
I
restarting
fixed it.
the audio repeaters
You're welcome.
actually accomplished something. And okay, let's try this again. Let's not have this directly behind the game, and go.
Atlas. Good old Atlas.
Mm-hmm. Daniel, stop trying to move the wall.
What is he, what?
He's doing a stretch up against the wall.
Oh, okay. Play. Oh yeah, autosave. There's plenty of those.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take the speeder anywhere?
Yes.
Only to places on the street, though.
Oh. That's
Clumsy hears
dumb.
echoes.
Brendan, want to see something unbearably cute?
Oh. Someone is tuckered out.
It's one of Brendan's kids.
Just curl up on the couch being like, nope, I'm done.
He's so done.
Oh look, another service host.
Ooh, what at?
This is the Llama Club, which...
Llama Club?
Yep.
Why would there be a llama club?
It's
Llama
Camel
cigarettes.
Joe the camel, you know.
Right.
Maybe there was something here that we missed,
I'm
because...
so glad that aspect of the future has gone in a different direction.
Heh.
Yeah, we could do about like evil dromedaries selling murder sticks.
Yes, dromedaries peddling cancer is not something that I want to be a part of. Ooh, a
This
hat.
cowboy hat.
Tex, take the cowboy hat.
Seriously.
I don't think it's quite a style.
Oh well, let's see if there's anything upstairs.
Just the broken golf simulator.
Huh. Sure?
Yep.
Are you sure that?
So
Well, I
know you
remember
said
that's what we found last time, but...
I know you said let's see if there's anything upstairs, but I heard let's see if there's any hamsters.
Mark, are there hamsters?
No, there are no
Let's
hamsters.
see if there's any hamsters in here.
Have there been hamsters in any of
Not
No.
that we can tell.
I think.
No, I mean,
That's
there's
sad. There should be hamsters.
Maniac Mansion has hamsters.
One hamster.
Or at least guinea pigs. Like, you know, we were, doing the guinea pigs would have made sense.
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse.
No, you're in the Snow White warehouse. That's not the Snow White warehouse.
You're pointing at the window of the Snow White warehouse. But that's not the same thing, Tex.
No.
The owners must have really raised the rent on this place. There's hardly anything left on these shelves.
And there's nothing up those stairs?
Just that desk.
What's that green thing?
It was a lamp.
Oh.
I gotta say, this place is minuscule for a warehouse.
Yeah.
Looks like an interesting read.
Tex Murphy novel by Aaron Connors.
Yep. Okay. So we are running out of things to do anywhere.
Mm-hmm. As... Hey, wait. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not surprising.
Sex
That-
offenders list?
Yeah, that Nilo was at the top of it.
Nilo? Wow.
Mhm.
Misdemeanor.
Yeah. It's a horrible pun. You know, we haven't actually been in the sewers yet. I don't know if that's a place you actually can go, but Tex...
Is it a place you would want to go?
No.
No.
But...
It is a place.
Yeah, it is a place.
It exists.
And it's one of the only places that's still open.
Yeah, sewers don't close.
Well, I mean, they do, but, you know, it's not.
Oh, man, I can't actually go in there. It just... Oh,
Try clicking on
It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really, really have to.
God ram it.
Come on, Tex. You may not have cause to right now, but you don't know. You may find something in there that you'll be glad that you went in there for. Hmm? Hey, wait. That's an opening right there. I mean, I've been back here before, but I just never noticed that little
Ooh,
gateway.
what'd that door do?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's just the back door to the diner.
And...
Crime scene. Do not enter.
Why is it a crime scene?
Well, let's see. Is this the electronics shop right here?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. That would be
Okay.
one. Okay. Okay, so clearly there's something upstairs that we missed.
Or just something somewhere else. Do we,
Have a fax.
no fax?
No coffee. No messages.
No messages on the vid phone.
No messages.
I'm sure I looked through all
you
those
definitely
already.
did. You looked through all of those.
So hard.
Yep.
Said the computer's been wiped clean, so that's not a thing.
Whoa. I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what were they paying me for?
See if you can go through the back of the storage area since it said it locked it.
Oh, I had the store permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
You don't know where the key to that is.
Mm-mm.
Could it be in one of the nightstands? Do either of the nightstands have drawers or are they boxes? They're
They appear to be
boxes.
trunks.
No. That's Goku. And that's Vegeta.
Trunks. Footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
Okay. So there's nothing in his apartment.
No.
So nothing in the Ritz.
Nope. Well, we didn't.
Do we go upstairs?
We still can't
Yeah.
talk to Sapphire.
Which is going to be important one of these days.
I'm sure.
How
Just
upstairs
have to
can we
wait.
go?
Forever.
Forever.
Needs a key.
Leonard.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Needs a key.
Okay, so maybe if we go more upstairs?
More upstairs is our back door.
Oh,
That is sealed.
yeah. You
Oops.
sure?
Yep.
Well, I had the store permanently sealed
right.
as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Now I get it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how these people feel being directly adjacent to Sapphire.
I'm sure.
And unless they're frequent customers, in which case.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't be?
Ooh, what's that stain on the thing?
It's just a stain.
Oh.
It's an unpleasantness that makes you not want to sit on the couch.
Alright.
I think I may need you to look things up and give us a hint, Daniel.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I was wanting to avoid doing
Well, if
that.
it isn't Mr. Van Winkle. What is it I can help you with, Rip?
Huh?
Like I
Any
always
questions?
say, you can take a bum out of a dumpster, but you'll never get a dumpster out of a bum.
Ah!
That sounds very unpleasant.
Ah!
Bumster.
Bumster.
Basketball.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back out.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
The,
Wow, text. Wow.
what's that palm front thing again?
It's Rook's Hydropod
Right.
Garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
That's right.
I've got anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get us as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods?
Pods. Anti-hydrogen pods.
He wasn't from around here, or even from this solar system. These dumpsters have housed various individuals
jump on
over the
that?
years.
No, there's no
This
jump.
became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
That's the head in the jar, which we already
Mhm.
saw the thing from.
Do we know what day we're on?
I don't remember.
I think it's 2 or 3. I think 2.
Do we have like a journal or something?
I bet it's marked where you save on your save files.
I bet you're right. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's the facts from Archie. Right. Is there anything on the back?
the same.
It's a
This
double-sided
woman has been
photo.
doing business with Maldonado. Maybe someone else on Chandler Avenue will recognize her.
Oh. So we're
Yeah.
taking her around to...
Well, we've asked several people about her already.
Whatever you need, Mike, just ask.
Yeah.
That Clint's really come up in the wild. Though I still hide the chocolate cake when he drops by. I don't want him falling back into his old ways.
So we'd already shown him the picture.
Do you have
Mhm.
a ladder?
We put the ladder up
Okay.
over
so
here.
ladder for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we found the dead PI in the room.
How far down that street can you go?
Only as far as the sign. Because there's that laser grid there.
Moron sounds familiar.
Alright.
Cryptostech.
Why can't I, like, climb these scaffoldings and get places?
No.
It's a person.
Oh, maybe Holly knows new things.
A 3D. She wasn't there the last time we checked.
Holly,
Graham.
Holly Graham.
where's she usually at? Oh, right.
Golden Gate
Holly Graham.
Hotel.
She can't really move.
That's right, we have to do the thing to activate her.
Yeah.
Hey, Tex.
Oh.
How's your case progressing?
Okay.
Oh, we do have a lot of stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's save the photo for last.
The Ritz landlord? Seems like he may have a couple of screws loose, but nice enough. Let me check. I can confirm that Mason Bowers has been a registered guest here. Sorry, Tex. I'm not allowed to give out any more information than that. If I could smell, I'm pretty sure he would stink. Always looks like he's up to something unsavory. That crusty old perv is always coming in here trying to get a peek at my underpixels.
Rook? Huh. Wouldn't have suspected.
I think the kid who works here has a crush on me. Maybe one of these days I'll rock his little world.
Ow.
Yeah,
Hard
I've seen
life.
this woman in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here. I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope. Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Yay.
Cool.
Holly sends the information about the mystery woman to my smart Alex, and I get a new location on the map. It's on the coast near Monterey. Whoever owns this place has mucho dinero.
Well,
There we
take
go.
that, Spader.
Beaches.
I get in my speeder and realize I'm very wobbly and my vision's pretty fuzzy. I realize it's finally time to get this head wound checked out and some professional input on what's happened to me. Now's as good a time as any. I call a cab, and I'm on my way to the North Hill Clinic.
About cussing time.
Where are you headed?
North Hill Clinic.
Well, I better step on it. You look like you're in pretty bad shape. Your eyes are really bloodshot.
Yeah, you should see it from this side.
No, they aren't.
Live around here?
Yeah, I do. Go to the Ritz.
I've heard there's a lot of Morlocks in that area.
Warlocks.
That's what they call them. Some new crazy type of mutant.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard rumors that they're attacking people.
On Chandler Avenue?
Just rumors. But you never know.
Interesting.
Things could get worse. Sorry. I just wanted to let you know I was packing heat up here. Didn't mean to freak you out.
That's fine. It's just the last time I got a ride from someone, they shot me, so I'm a little jumpy. It's a nice gun, by the way. I used to have one just like it.
I've had this for a long time. Some idiot threw it out his window.
Wow.
The head wound is painful for sure. Maybe this Dr. Donahue can help me sort things out.
She has no trigger discipline. Take your finger away from the trigger unless you want to kill something. Hey, look, tubes.
No. Oh, Tex. You're gonna do something really stupid
This is
now.
gonna result in injury.
Worse injury than what he came in for.
Careful. No, don't bother those. They aren't sterile anymore.
Taylor warned me you might be a problem patient.
Magician's assistant.
Oh, yeah, come in now and everything stops moving. A minute ago, it was like Fantasia in here.
I'm just gonna assume you've got some head trauma.
Well, it is visible.
I really want to answer that. I really want to give that answer.
Is this real life?
Do it.
Weird question for you. Is there any way to tell whether I'm dreaming or not?
Do you want to know if you're dreaming right now?
Ow.
Yep. You're awake. So tell me what happened.
I woke up a few hours ago with this goose egg on my head and an injection mark on my arm. I've got no idea how I got them. As a matter of fact, I have no idea about anything over the past 7 years.
You took a pretty good shot to the head. Enough to knock you out. Maybe cause some short-term memory loss, but not for 7 years. Let's see that mark on your arm. I think we'll need to draw some blood. Everything on your form accurate?
Oh yeah, draw right out of the same wound, why don't you? Sheesh.
Dyslexia.
Well, I think I said I exercise regularly and smoke sparingly. I might have got those two reversed.
Well, I'm guessing Your bloodstream's full of cholesterol and toxins, but I'm sure we'll find something else there too. Have you ever had an implant?
Heh.
Just once.
Just one, but it was a long time ago. It was in my brain, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Well, that injection mark concerns me, but I don't want to speculate. I would really like to keep you overnight for observation. You mind waiting around until we figure this out?
On one condition.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Yes.
Sure, if we can get it done in 5 minutes. While we're waiting, though, could I ask you a few questions?
Seriously, that worked?
Text Murphy.
Back to the door.
Let's just keep this professional, shall we?
Oh, that's it.
I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded.
Nah.
Wait.
I believe he runs a diner over on Telegraph Hill. I've dealt with many cases of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this.
After leaving North Hill, I get a cab ride back to my office. After a while, I'm feeling a little better, so I hop in my speeder and head out to the address of the mystery woman, who I hope can give me info on Mason Bowers.
Nice. This is more like it. Fun fact, this is a former vacation home for 3 James Bond villains. Goldfinger!
He's the man with the Midas touch.
This house belongs in a tax bracket that I am most unfamiliar with.
A spider's touch. Okay, I'm done now, sorry.
Such a mediocre Bond movie.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
This coffee
It's got some
table's a
cool
special
stuff, but-
design. It's got a hidden drawer.
Can I look in it? I guess not.
Love to see the
Wait.
contents of the drawer. Bill Hyde. Hello.
Hey!
That's interesting.
Baseball cards. Wait, was that Honus Wagner? It looked like Honus Wagner. No.
Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles.
Ooh.
Hey, smoke no more cigarettes. I hear they have a smoking deterrent system built right into the cigarette.
Hey, buddy! Do you know 1,000 people stop smoking every day by dying, you moron? Kissing you would be like licking an ashtray. Get it, dumbass? Did you know that you and I are similar? We both are certified butthead. No, don't kill me. I have
Well, the system's about as effective as other systems I've tried. But I'll keep these in case I have a smoking emergency.
Okay, that's interesting.
I like how
They
abusive
don't
it
make
is.
any
It's
interior
funny.
space look more rugged. There's room for every member of the Brady family on here except Alice, and I never considered her part of the family anyway.
Ouch!
Oh.
Ooh, hello.
Baseball card. Used to collect these as a kid. Now I collect past due notices. Say hello to my little friends. Now that was a terrible year for wine. Well, there's Waldo.
Where?
Now that
Oh,
was a
there.
terrible year for wine. Nothing I can use.
World's Championship 1905 post series.
Interesting.
New York versus Philadelphia.
New York versus Philly. I don't know why I have the old-timey radio announcer.
Reminds
voice
me of
when
the
I
time
did
I
that.
tried to cook meatloaf.
Came out like a baseball?
Maybe a baseball glove? Aha!
That might come in handy.
Oh god, what are we gonna do with all of these baseball cards?
Ah, the soothing, sultry siren song of Red Cat. Staring at this picture is more exciting than watching a game of baseball.
Oh, come on now.
Must be a Barry Bonds baseball. It's got an asterisk on it.
Oh, ouchies!
Yeah, just some books.
Damn.
A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that.
Tex, your
Well, this looks
brutality.
cheap. Who sells seashells by the seashore? Isn't that DeForest Bunny from Night of the Lepus?
Night of the Lepus.
Hey, bada bada bada.
I can just show that to Mabry.
It's so funny.
Now that's my kind of book.
Neurosurgery for dumbasses.
A reference for the rest of us.
That didn't look like a sliding door.
Wait, has Fuko been in here?
What?
That was appeared to be a big wooden starfish on the wall.
I think that's upside down.
Huh.
No, it's right side up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a boat.
Uh-huh.
There's a boat? Oh, yeah, there's a boat.
Magnets. How do they work?
Tex.
Magic.
There's like
Ooh, melon.
real food in there. Like a variety of real food.
Sushi,
And, like,
watermelon,
a whole
lobster.
eggs,
Beef.
just beef,
Beef Merlot.
Someone
beef
is
market.
Merlot. It's totally Merlot. It's marinated in wine.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at what's in there. Someone is definitely trying to impress the guy
Regular
they're bringing
pizza.
over.
Freezer burn
Freezer burn ice cream.
Really? They found someone to eat this crap?
Down at the bottom.
Can't interact with it.
I like how that lobster was like a whole cooked lobster that was
That's
just
a terrible place for a
standing there
petri
like it
dish.
was alive.
Petri dish.
This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk. I'll need to clean it off to see what's underneath here.
And decorative hanging bands of goop. And it menaces with spikes of crud.
Maybe if we use
Never,
the thing.
ever stick your hand in a toaster. This coffee's been out here for days.
So about how you
It's the
usually
same.
drink it.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Clean the petri dish.
Salty. Tasty. Cookies? Nope. Just flour. You can really judge a person by the kind of groceries they buy.
Special O's. Bland.
Sugar flakes. Sardines. Sardine.
Can't tell what that is up there.
Fine feast for mice.
Looks like pretzels. So.
I've always learned the hard way that the stove gets hot.
Always.
It's no good to me without alcohol.
Round puffs.
Ooh.
Cans.
Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible.
And Masonic jars.
Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible.
And here I thought the Masons were supposed to be more secretive about their stuff.
That might come in handy.
Why are you just grabbing baseball cards everywhere, Tex?
Mark, why aren't you, I think, is the more important question. Can you open those cabinets?
I'll tell you why he's grabbing baseball cards everywhere. Because this world was set up too early for Tex Murphy to have a smartphone and grab Pokemon everywhere. That's what everyone else is doing.
Sure is.
I'm wondering how long it's going to take for the craze to die down.
People have been asking about that in regards to Pokemon for a long time.
And it does die down.
Yeah, but it resurges.
And yet, then this kind of crap happens.
Bath.
Yeah, I believe that's a towel.
A bath towel, apparently.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Tsunami! Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Gumdrops and lollipops. I'll put this in my comic book rack collection in my office. Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue.
Okay.
Oh, bidet? Sick. Oh, I always put out fresh towels for my guests. I mean, if I had any. Keep out of reach of children. Oh, banana flavor. Ah, a remembrance of a much simpler time. find this very illuminating. My landlord always reminds me that indoor plumbing is a privilege, not a right. Boy, I try not to look directly into a mirror because it's kind of bad for my self-esteem. Boy, I try not to look directly.
That's not a mirror. Why?
It's kind of bad for my self-esteem.
I don't know.
You can't tell because you're not looking directly into it.
Is that the kind
Lord
of,
knows I could use a plunger at my place.
It's got a ring at the top. It never
is that the kind of toilet paper that has stuff written on it?
doesn't look like it. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Ah, Viking shields.
Ah, light bulbs. I can't think of a greater genius than Edison. Really, I can't. Nice. Some crates should never be open.
I mean, Da Vinci just off the top of my head, but
Oh,
okay.
yeah, definitely.
This is just to trick people into thinking you read a lot. This frame needs 9 baseball cards.
Ah.
I don't think I have 9 yet.
Not yet, but you gonna.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look.
Could use that.
How many we got?
Less than
We
9
got-
or 1.
6, it looks like.
Let's look for
There's a
them
past due
everywhere.
notice here.
You're late, you bum.
What the?
Note to self, check and make sure I made my speeder payment. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, if you know what I mean. Oh, I don't think a lot of studying went on in here with that flat screen TV on the wall. There's just no accounting for good taste. Yeah, that's about the only sailboat I could afford. Wrong form of it. Come on, people.
Nah. I can't read it. Can you?
Dear Mr. Bowers, your actions and work in the field of neurosurgery have been a great service to your country in its never-ending battle against global terrorism. The methods you employ for prisoner interrogations have greatly increased the efficiency of the process and has helped us immeasurably in intelligence gathering. These enhanced methods are now becoming the standard and can be implemented with minimum discomfort to subjects and convicted enemies. No, that's suspects and convicted enemies of the state. On behalf of the entire CIA and your country, we again express our deepest gratitude for your groundbreaking work. Sincerely, J.M. Wainwright, Hart, Director.
Wrong form of it.
Wait, art director? Seriously?
Well, no, J.M. Wainwright, Hart. As in, heart.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, that seems impressive. But I bet you it wasn't nearly as difficult as obtaining my PI license from an entire summer of night school.
Oh.
I've heard of being in bed with the person in place of power. That's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No, that's not important.
Isn't it, Tex? Isn't it?
Oh, regarding the magnets thing, I remember he's like, did they really reference that?
Mm-hmm. Hey, would you please grab me another drink?
Sure.
Of the cherry cola variety.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
It takes a man of exquisite taste to truly appreciate a pleather chair. There's just no accounting for good taste.
Do you have anything diet?
It's all diet.
Oh, okay.
We got Diet Cherry Cola, Diet Root Beer, Diet Dew.
I'll have a Diet Cherry Cola. Thank you.
No thank you.
Click on the other Viking thing.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Same thing.
Flamesors. Thank you. Big head.
This is my one.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you get it then, Daniel? Okie dokie. So, Boopsters.
New York Giants.
Oh man, I hate retro things.
No, you don't.
Tex, you are a retro thing.
I don't know if I get the open concept between these two bedrooms.
Huh, that is interesting.
Aaron has the Oakland concept.
Huh.
Perfect place to keep a midnight snack.
Yeah, right.
Like an Ike Hammer candy comic. Sleep with a Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Put this in my comic book collection in my office.
That hurt. To my annoyance, the actual mechanism via which magnets operate is something that's a little ridiculous. Like, it requires an understanding of tensors.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummies in here, I'm going to be very upset.
What?
You don't have to be code.
Nope.
Nice to know, though.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Well, no big bad wolf will be getting in here.
Nah.
Because we all know that magnets, you got a bunch of dipoles in the thing that are aligned.
Gross. This bowl is full of fruit. Vertical stripes make these chairs look taller than they actually are.
What's weird, though, is magnetism is normally caused by a moving electric charge. And when you think about it, it's actually pretty freaking weird that a bunch of aligned electric dipoles act like a moving charge.
Must have gotten these from the big and tall curtains.
Daniel, Brenda and I are not smart enough to understand what you're saying.
Perfect place to keep a midnight
What
snack.
I'm saying is, to my annoyance, those dumb rapper guys.
An old Zoom portable music device.
Zoom.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom got me one of these while all the other kids were getting iPads and iPods. I remember just how I felt that day. Wonder what happened to it. Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Nah. Whoa, hello.
Wow, Tex.
It wasn't even yours, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, you know what he did
He
them a
has
favor?
feelings.
He
Oh, I see
did
they
them a
like to
favor.
keep things hot in the bedroom.
Yeah, but
I totally would love to have a fireplace in my bedroom. That would be the
someone have an
awesomest.
old arse piece of technology in their room in a cabinet?
Oh, perfect for watching someone while they sleep.
Main reason I can think of it being there is if it meant something to them for some reason.
Ceilings are good for keeping God's prying eyes out of your business.
That doesn't work if you have a giant opening in them. Then you can see everything.
Still just have 6.
Surely, after all we've been through, you would not turn against me and turn to her. Looks like someone with the initial T was doubting Mason's allegiance.
T for Tesla?
Yes, that's gotta be it.
Totally turning ball.
Totally.
Yeah, actual Tesla could totally be in this game.
There's room for every member of the Brady family.
Oh,
in here,
no.
except
Maybe there's a
Alice, and I
hologram
never
of it.
considered her part of the family anyway. Yeah, it's not my style.
Maybe we can look at the hidden drawer. Ooh,
It's like a
starfish.
villain from a terrible B movie. Mollusks beware.
Seriously, why is
This
Fuko
was the
from not in
bathroom.
here?
Nope, open back up.
Why does that door open both ways?
All the doors open both ways for some reason.
Except that
The
door,
kitchen door.
Yeah, except the sliding door.
Just
It
open
doesn't slide both ways.
which opens like a turbo lift.
It's called a pocket door. Or a sliding door.
You're a sliding door.
Your face is a sliding door.
Mark, sometimes words hurt.
That wasn't one of those times.
No, it wasn't.
Where the heck?
Maybe you should examine something more closely.
Classic. These baseball cards are great collecting. This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk.
Remember how Tex said
Clean
something
it up.
about the coffee table having a hidden drawer?
I did, but I didn't find any other way to interact with it.
Look closer.
Look at the button thingies.
Oh.
Line them up to do a thing. There you go. Oh, we're good.
Aha.
We are the best around.
Well, one man's trash. Hello.
Nurse.
Let's go check those out.
Seems Mason was treating someone with serious facial deterioration.
The cryogenic sleep state that has caused so much physical and mental damage to the Morlocks is beginning to affect me. The fresh disease seems to be speeding up, causing serious deterioration on the right side of my face. I do hope you will have a solution for me soon.
Hello. The 8 lost rules of etiquette. Rule number 1, a friendly greeting could open doors for you.
What's the other letter?
43556.
Hey, look at code.
That was the, yeah. Several of my sources are questioning your allegiance. Surely, after all we have been through, you would not work against me and turn to her. You've been very well paid for your work, and I do not take kindly to those who betray me. Okay, 43556.
What was on there? What was like underlined in pink? Hello, in-home lab. Cool. I want one.
Day 3. Because apparently midnight just happened. Drugs, guns, and cash. Or the Fast and the Curious.
I think like dial in for more on more. It was funny.
Hoping to find more information about why sleazy PI Carlos Maldonado has been keeping an eye on my place leads me to a swanky beach house where I'm delighted and surprised to meet an incredibly beautiful woman inside a home medical office. Unfortunately for me, the feeling is not mutual, and she's accompanied by a very lethal friend.
Freeze. What are you doing here?
Well, we had such a charming conversation on the vidphone, I knew I had to meet you. Now I'm rethinking that.
You don't remember me, do you?
Well, I wish I did. Does that count?
We met just once, years ago. So did you really come here looking for me? Or are you here for Mason?
I'm sorry. The correct answer is C, all of the above. I came here to find you, but it's Mason I'm looking for.
Well, you'll have to make do with me. Mason isn't here.
So how do you know Mason?
In the biblical sense, I'm his wife, Ariel Bowers.
When was the last time you saw him?
Over a month ago.
No kidding. A wife like you, I'm surprised he ever leaves the house.
We've been legally separated for over a month. He has issues, erratic behavior, periods of deep depression.
Yeah.
It got to be too much.
Psychological problems, huh? What are we talking here? He ties his shoe for an hour, or he walks into Burger Barn with dynamite in his pants?
I think it was just a reaction to stress. His work kept him away for weeks at a time.
So I heard your husband was a neurologist, like a brain surgeon or something.
Or something, yes. He worked in neurochemistry, how chemicals influence neural operations.
So who's he working for now?
Mason never talked about his work, even before we separated. But we stayed in touch. This was the longest he ever went without calling me. I got worried and came here. I found Maldonado's number and called to see if he knew anything.
Yeah, well, Maldonado's not going to be able to help us much because he's dead. Is that who you were coming to see on Chandler Avenue?
Yes, that's right. What happened to him?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to find out. But the trail seems to lead through your husband, who, by the way, I believe has been abducted.
Abducted? Now I'm worried sick. What are we going to do?
Well, to start with, if you could think of anything that could help me out here to find him, that would be a big help.
I will. Feel free to look around here. I wish I could stay and help, but I'll give you my number so you can call me later. And sorry about the gun to the head thing.
Oh, it's okay. I've just got one of those faces. Probably look better with a hole in it.
You know what?
Boy, she has picked to trust him.
I like that she's not some BYT.
I have my doubts about Ariel Bauer's motivation. She certainly seems to have an agenda which includes more than just her husband's well-being. What's she up to?
Hubba, hubba. Whew. Is it hot in here, or did my internal fan just crash?
Well, it feels like I'm being played for a sap.
Oh, come on. She's just getting ready to play the field. I'd like to bring her over for a debugging session.
Okay, enough.
BYT, that's
Bright young thing.
Ah, okay.
She's like obviously in her 30s or 40s as opposed to like, you know, in her early 20s. And yet,
this gives me
still, obviously, you know, being cast in an attractive light as opposed to, well, she's too old to be attractive now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure we have a 24-year-old.
Me too, Tex. Me too.
Yeah, because it looks like they just got skinned by cannibals who are going to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's
My
not the
favorite.
tunnel of love. I got a feeling that's not a crochet needle.
Ugh.
I think it's a stabbing needle.
A silver tray. Boy, this place is fancy.
I've heard stories about people ordering things online, mistakenly ordering a crocheting needle when what they wanted was a sounding rod. I just don't even want to think about
I'm sure
that.
these
That's
MRI pictures are showing
ugh.
something. This cabinet needs a 3-digit code to open.
Well then,
looks like I'm gonna need a 3-digit code.
I'm sure these MRI
We
pictures
never
are
find
showing
those.
No, never.
Well, it's a microscope. And you'd need one of these just to see Rook's sense of humor.
nice.
Whoa, those hands look weird.
Yes, they do. Those are probably Morlock hands.
Yep, they
That's
are.
a lot of digits.
Yep.
Actually, it's just a 3-digit code. Calm down, Daniel. We'll be fine.
No, I mean, I'm seeing 7
No,
digits.
I
in
know.
each hand.
Yes, it's fingers. I know. I was making it.
Looks like 3 of the fingers are fused.
Hello.
Yoink.
Yoink. Come on, Tex.
The international sound of theft.
Yep.
Yoink.
Man, that is so cool.
Luckies.
Alignment. You look a
Don't think I
bone
can
saw.
use.
The bone saw. What?
Bones can't see.
This looks like a good bathroom read. My business
Bone saw is ready.
Mason Bauer did this.
Out of my head, sorry. I was about to go for that one.
I'd have been there like 5 minutes ago, but I was busy trying not to spit. Oh. They drilled a hole in my skull. I was awake and it hurt a lot. That kind of thing goes without saying.
Wait.
Trepanation doesn't
Something.
work.
Yeah, the lorem ipsum dolor et sit amet. That's just.
Hello.
He has a fax machine?
Looks like Carlos Maldonado was trying to get a hold of Mason about someone named Margaret Leonard.
Also, is Carlos related to Mac? Maldonado sounds a lot like Maldonado.
Mac
What?
Malden, not
Mac
Mac
Malden.
Maldonado.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, isn't he dead now?
Yes. Mac
Bummer.
Malden is dead. Which is sad.
Well, I wonder what's on this little device.
Pictures of butts.
If I found a flash drive, I could
Probably.
connect it to the video screen.
Well, you found a flash drive.
Need
You
a
better connect it
PhD
to.
to understand any of these books.
Better connect it
You could
to.
probably
Just the
understand
place to
bachelors.
conduct some business.
Oh,
Push
he
the
doesn't.
button. Push the button.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heat.
Lol butts.
I want to see Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
Okay,
No,
so
you
But not
don't.
get on
Mr.
it,
Bones'
you can't
wild
get off.
ride never ends.
I want to watch it from a distance while laughing maniacally.
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation, which is based on the formations of protein in the brain. Thus, memories, particularly painful ones, are formed by these unstable proteins, making them easily identifiable and removed with a combination of drugs and behavior therapy, ensuring memory elimination. Of course, there are those who do not believe that the benefits of memory modification outweigh the risks. They warn that eliminating memories one could significantly alter a person's personality, their history.
How much you want to bet Tex voluntarily did that to
Fancy
himself
device that wipes
after
your
Chelsea
memory.
died?
Useful technology.
And
I
now
see
it's come
applications
undone.
for anyone who ever went out with you or read the Twilight series.
Yeah.
Little mercy here for the victim, all right? Bowers want to erase my memory.
Maybe he didn't, but you did.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe Smart Alex did it.
Oh man, wouldn't that be a twist?
What a twist!
Straight out of Portal.
It would be a twist straight out of Portal. I really hope that's not the twist. So, do you have enough curds now?
Curds?
And
Yes.
whey.
And whey.
Nope, I
Yes,
still only
7.
have 7. I need 2 more.
So you have 7 of 9?
Star Trek.
I didn't know I'd always wanted to make that joke.
Oh,
until
hey.
just now. Hey, look, there's one.
Use that.
Well, you ruined it, Mark.
Jerry Reynolds? Jerry Ryan?
Jerry Ryan.
Yep. That Jerry Ryan.
Yes, indeed.
Impressive, if you're into that sort of thing.
What?
Windows?
Dark windows that you can hardly see out of?
Beautiful jungle vistas. So we need one more.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Hmm?
Was that a thingy on the side of the fireplace?
I think those are logs.
Oh, I thought I saw the cursor change. Never mind.
Rival person knows the sorts of logs.
Okay. We can't get on the veranda, can we?
Oh yeah, we totally. Well, we can't get out there. But we can totally walk around out here, and there might be something down here that I missed. It doesn't seem likely, but it's a place we haven't examined. Yeah,
Nope.
it looks like no.
That'd be a new.
Those clouds are rotating.
Yeah.
Is it
I
rotating?
don't like that.
Or is it just blowing and... Nope, those are rotating clouds. That is disconcerting.
I am not cool with the weather in this locale.
Oklahoman.
This is extremely dangerous.
In the eye of the hurricane, there is quiet. Just so you know, Mark, they're broadcasting the curtain call for Hamilton on
Ooh.
Facebook. So the fact that we're here right now instead of watching that
Oh.
shows that I love you. What?
Honey, you know what else they're broadcasting right now?
What?
The season finale of Outlander.
Yeah, well, we can watch that tomorrow. I can't exactly watch the Outlander, the Hamilton thing tomorrow.
I bet it's gonna get saved somewhere on the internet.
Everything does eventually get saved somewhere on the internet.
Hey, wait a second. I just thought of something.
Looking for baseball cards in all the wrong places.
What the?
Why are you doing
That's
this?
just.
Because I felt like it.
What was with that?
I was just
Can you open the cabinets
shaking the
underneath
thing.
the sink?
Nope.
Why? Why did Tex do that?
Because it's funny.
Dork? Because he's a dork?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
Dorkage? Critical dorkage?
Okay.
Right, type 6.
Going to do 2 things. First, save, because it's been a while. Although the
auto saving is helpful.
Yeah, the auto saving is helpful. And also checking the controls to
Adjust screen, flashlight. Does not look like there's a crouch.
Okay. Well,
We got kitchen car, yes?
it was in a drawer, so I'm in a
Study.
Study was the place with the bigger TV.
Mm-hmm.
Where did we find the card in there?
I think I found one in... Oh, yeah. It
Oh,
was,
wait,
it was in
wait.
the chair. Was there something...
Sulfuric acid. I better be careful with this.
Well, that is something.
Yes.
Does the sulfuric acid have anything to do with the next baseball card?
I should hope not.
Yeah.
I don't know. You do have an incredibly grody Pichu just now.
That's true. A sulfuric
And a dangerous
acid.
solvent.
Plus...
Right at his over
What crime against humanity have you created?
Something very tiny is written at the bottom of this petri dish. I'll need some help reading the inscription.
Like a scope. Sheesh.
Hey, there's one of those up here. Near.
GTO.
670. Hot diggity.
We got a code, yeah.
How much you want to bet there's a baseball card in there?
I bet there is.
Mother trucking jackpot.
That's interesting. Nothing I can use. Something tells me the doctor got a lot of toothaches.
Whoa.
Cocaine toothache drops.
Anatomy books. Used only for medical research purposes, I'm sure.
Text.
Why are they locked away, I wonder?
Because those are the really dirty ones.
Clearly, I need to get my hands
Unfortunately,
on
it's
more
not the
medical
time of
research
love.
textbooks.
Unfortunately, it's not the tunnel of love.
Okay, it just says the same thing. Ba. Okay, so we are still down one card. I believe. I can't tell if that says 8 or 9.
Probably says 8. Have you looked behind any lamps?
Lamps.
That's not a lamp, Mark.
No, I know.
Well, that was stupid.
Okay, so. Steve wants to know if I have a Fuzzy Pickles shirt. Which I do not.
Why not?
I know I should, but I don't. Yeah, I found the one that was back here.
Oh. Lamp card, got the blood, you got codes. There's the 3.
Already looked in all of those.
Apparently you get points for just examining the memory stick. No.
Seriously, I want this weird little apartment. Fireplace, 2 king-size beds, ridiculous windows. It's clearly someone's boinking pad. I would throw out all of the baseball stuff though.
You throw out the opening pitch. I don't know.
By throw out, I assume you mean sell, right? Because it smells like some of that has some value to it.
Oh, well, if something were valuable, yeah, sure, I'd sell that, but otherwise, I mean... Goodwill.
of card. The boat of card. Oh, where's that last card?
Probably right in plain sight.
Probably.
But in the last place you would think to look.
Yeah, we should have 9 at this point.
Okay. Read us the list, Daniel, and we can figure out which one we've missed.
Or actually, can you look closer and see if that number looks like a 9 or an 8 to you? Because it looks like a 9 right now.
Looks like a 9.
But the contrast is a little funky.
It looks like a 9. Didn't we find one since we had 8 previously? Yeah, that's all of them.
Uh-huh, okay.
No, you didn't use the cards to activate the puzzle, you just look at the puzzle.
Okay.
No, we're
Yay,
missing one.
puzzle!
Nope, this is all of them.
No, you're right. I can count. Okay.
Oh, 17. I'm guessing it's 17 along each side. So.
Okay.
Hey, if we needed 9 cards to activate this, why do we only see 7?
We don't. We see
That's
9.
9.
4 plus 4 plus 1.
Oh, wait, that's a 4. 9.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
But how do we math?
My brain's stupid and saw 3 uniforms.
It's okay, Daniel. In my career, we all forget how to count. To 5. So, being able to make it to 7 is doing pretty well.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. Yep, there we go. That should do it.
Steve just realized.
Money!
We don't need money.
Pawn Weekly Magazine.
Pawn Weekly, maybe even sadder than that Cat Weekly magazine. Lots of cash. Usually a sign of illegal activity.
Or, you know, being a doctor.
And weird blocks of.
The drawer inside
Yeah,
the
if
safe
it were
needs
just
2
doctor
additional
money, it would be in a bank.
Whatever's in here must be so important that Mason Bowers keeps both the cards with
Yeah,
him.
it would be like auto deposited to a checking account.
Yeah, no, it would be 1s and 0s, not paper.
Maybe he doesn't trust banks.
I mean, I make underpaid programmer money and mine goes straight to the bank.
To the blood bank.
What the heck?
This is terrible Steven Seagal comeback.
Yeah, I know,
lines.
I know. To the blood bank.
Are we
Okay.
implying that Daniel's a vampire?
No. We
I
are
think-
implying that
Better
he.
drop by the barbecue joint and see
We are
how that
implying that he is
mojo
action
goes.
hero extraordinaire Steven Seagal.
Yeah, about time.
I don't
too.
know.
I need a new lead on this case.
I'm trying to think if I have seen Daniel in full daylight.
Oh, Mark, the flash drive.
What about it?
Did
Yes.
you look at it?
Yeah, it was already gone from my inventory by the time you said that.
Oh. What did it do?
It showed
played
it showed that video.
We ate it.
That video. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
The Memory Lursons video.
It's so very on fire in here.
So your memory stick's all ready to go. Now, what do you give me for it?
Shiner?
Use fame.
How about an autograph? Yeah, the only one.
You think I'm gonna solve your case for free just because you're my idol? No, the great Tex Murphy wouldn't lift a finger without compensation. Neither will I.
Brass tacks.
Brass tacks.
So, how much are we talking here?
Do you have an action figure? I want something money can't buy.
Leftovers?
I used to have a Pez dispenser.
No, I want an action figure. You.
Well, that's not creepy.
Doesn't exist.
Skeptical. More skeptical. Sycophant. Let's go with skeptical.
More skeptical.
How do I know what's on the memory stick's even worth anything?
You know how your cases always have 100 loose ends, and you need that one missing piece to tie it all together?
Stage 2, anger. No, I'm serious. I think it's going to work out for us. If he's our big fan, right?
Let's
he
do
wants
it.
the real experience of Tex Murphy threatening him.
Yeah, so.
This will be that one missing piece. Mr. Murphy, you need this.
Still angry. I'm
Fine.
telling you.
You don't want cash. Would you settle for my dignity?
Do you remember that sicko who was going around with a liquid nitrogen freeze gun, shooting people and then smashing them? The press called him the Nitro Stalker. You got involved, and the cops finally found him a few weeks later, smashed into a million pieces.
Oh, great. He likes the
Dawning.
psycho you turned into.
Dawning.
I really am a badass.
Everybody knows you were behind that bit of freeze-dried justice. The freeze gun was never found, and I'm betting you took it. I'll trade you the memory stick straight up for it.
Tattletale.
No help. Dude, I want to be able to threaten him.
I kind of, yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards no help myself.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that you have no idea where this freeze gun is. Yeah, I thought so.
Don't know.
I wonder who'd know about that stupid freeze gun around here.
Electronics store?
Maybe.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. Can't help you with that.
I bet Rook knows about it.
Rook knows everything.
Might have pawned it.
Again? Really?
I don't like this any better than you do.
Oh, it's all about you, isn't it? What about my feelings? You think this is easy for me? Well, the freeze gun? The one you pawned that supposedly belonged to the Nitro Stalker? I believe it was purchased by one of those vigilante Morlock hunters.
Oh boy.
Figured he pawned it.
Which is why it would make so much more sense for us to just threaten him. Why won't it give us the option to be a jerk and threaten him? In Pandora, we got the option to be a jerk.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
I'm looking for something stupid.
Not a clue.
Oh hey, Rusty's phone masks is open.
O Lord, we beseech thee, give us
what?
Strength,
Deuce,
courage, protection.
What's up, dorks?
Hail, fellow countrymen. We are ready to begin our quest.
Hunting the dreadful night beast. Make haste.
Sorry, Tex, we gotta run.
Farewell, Sir Larry, Curly, and Moe. I'll be sure to tell Snow White you're gonna be late for breakfast.
Ooh, now this place is cool. A nerdy 7th grader's paradise.
Yeah, every weapon you'd ever need to be a level 85 World of Warlord chieftain. Well, I don't teach go-go dance at my academy. We're more respectable than that.
You can't just sleep over any of
I used to love the game of twisting until I realized its true sinister purpose. Whoa, better tell Yogi to be on the lookout for these in Jellystone. It's a key to a padlock.
Oh, is that a crowbar again?
Yes, it is, but I can't interact with it.
No.
Right?
But it's the Crate Slayer.
Did someone leave these on? Because they look like they're on. Ow! Yep.
Tex, why are you so dumb?
Yikes. No novelty toys in here. Only real weaponry.
If you want to test
Looks
how
like
hot
someone has
something
already helped
is-
themselves to the items behind the counter. The half-life of Weenie World burgers is at least 20 years.
Just hold your hand over it. Don't touch it.
Mace is still a common
Rising
tool
around.
for women's self-defense.
Heh.
Whoa. I feel like I just missed the fellowship before they headed off to Mordor.
And my bow.
Rubber spaghetti?
Fool me once, rubber spaghetti. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me.
Ooh, there's a note thing on the floor.
Oh, why is that still there?
No one's ever removed this thing since the incident. Good lord. They're LARPers.
You can tell. Bye, Mom. Fun Sci-Fi Con. Be there and be
be
square.
Padlocking the fridge is for extreme dieters only. Poor Rusty. I knew him well.
Oh, I bet that really is this skull too. Oh,
Yep.
Jeez.
Rusty?
These LARPers are sick.
Rusty?
Rusty.
Who was Rusty?
Rusty.
the creepy
Right,
clown.
right.
Hey, where are the fun masks? I was promised fun masks.
Well, here's an alien set.
To roof.
Access. Wait a second. I remember years ago, Rusty once bragged that he had a secret panel installed in the water tower on the roof to hide his smuggled illegal novelty items. I wonder if the Morlock hunters stashed their valuables there as well. This needs a key.
Well, I've got one of those.
But is it the right key?
He said roof.
Apparently. Man, this lack of loading times for going up ladders and stuff is really weirding me out.
Right? Hey, that looks like something I can use that, yeah,
No, it doesn't.
It's a zoo.
I see they put Rusty's zip line back in place. How convenient.
Is there anything down here, though, before I zip line across?
What the deuce?
What?
Well, you're dead. Good thing you saved your game. Wait, you did save your game, right? Because there's no way I'm going through all that again.
Did you just get eaten by a dog?
I don't know.
You might have fallen off the edge.
Oh, I did just get eaten by a dog.
That's why we need the thingy.
Yep.
The zoop line.
Oh.
That is a nasty looking dog.
And not a very smart one.
Looks like
They
an
got-
undead hound.
They got loud all of a sudden, too.
Yeah, sure did. Let's not go down there.
Let's just leave it unconscious like that.
Thank you, Deus Machina.
Dare you?
No way! A freeze gun? This is definitely your coolest case ever.
No pun intended.
With freeze guns, the puns are always intended. Are you familiar with the work of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Please have mercy.
I'm afraid my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I'm gonna find a way to turn you off, I swear.
You're not sending me to the cooler. Cool party? Fine, I'm done.
Thank God.
And now the dog's loose.
Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it is the chilling sound of your doom.
Let's just get this thing back to Mojo.
Just keeps going.
I'm okay with this. Keep
Yeah.
going. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Also, I think we have a key for the fridge, don't we?
They're done.
Do we?
Yeah, didn't we get a fridge key?
We got a roof key.
And a
Nope.
freeze gun.
But no fridge key.
Check the floor under a piece of paper.
Oh.
But this key opens.
I did not see it there.
Hello.
What?
My God. You know what that is? It's the Cup of the Carpenter. It's from the Holy Land Toys collection by Robco. Batteries not included. A $10 value.
Why does it need batteries?
For the grail-shaped beacon. Vroom vroom.
You got it, didn't you? The Nitro Stalker freeze gun. So cool. My internet group is gonna be so jealous.
Firm warning.
Fine. I'll tell you what. You say one word about this to anybody, and I'll deflate the tires of your wheelchair. I'm in enough trouble with the cops.
Fine, okay, I won't say anything. threatened by Tex Murphy. This is so cool.
Merry Christmas.
Now it's moist out. Hey, trench coat.
We may only get one chance, Carlos, so I wanted to go over the plan one more time. If Margaret shows up at the Ritz, call me immediately. If I'm delayed, detain her. We have to assume she won't give up the egg voluntarily, but I want to talk to her first. You know why I've given you the cryo chamber, but that has to be the very last resort. And if anything happens to me, I'll need you to contact a friend of mine. Keep it safe until I retrieve it.
Well, it sounds like Mason and Margaret had a major disagreement. I need to locate both of them and get to the bottom of this. I decide to head back to my office to sort things out.
Hey, cowboy. Any memories coming back yet?
Not so far, but something tells me I might be missing out on some really good ones.
That's solid detective work.
So... were we dating?
Dating? Oh, that's so cute.
Hello.
I guess you can call it that. But we were also working together in a more professional capacity.
Well, now my detective skills are picking up a little sarcasm.
Seriously, cowboy. You're good. I've learned a lot working with you the past couple weeks.
Let me get this straight. You and I were working on a case together? You mind telling me about that?
Not at all. You wanted a list of tenants here at the Ritz as far back as I could go.
Why would I do that?
It was your dreams. They were vivid before, but they were getting out of control. It's almost like they were changing you into someone else. You talked about seeing things from the past, but you wouldn't give me details. You're incredibly stressed. It was like you actually believed this apartment was haunted. You even started looking into psychometry.
Psycho what?
Psychometry. It's the belief that an object can contain a person's energy or memories.
Ah.
So, not only am I an amnesiac, but I'm a paranormal idiot. Great.
Sounds crazy, I know. But then we found out about Donnelly.
Who?
JT Donnelly. It was the most bizarre thing. I'd heard you mention the name in your sleep. But then, his name turned up when I checked out previous tenants.
So who is this guy?
He's a private investigator, a real old school brute. He worked for some powerful, influential people, but then he disappeared around 1943. His last known address was here.
San Francisco.
No, here, at the Ritz in this exact apartment.
Okay, that's a little bizarre.
It gets bizarrier.
I like
You called
her.
me one night, raving like a lunatic, saying the walls were talking. I rushed over and found holes smashed in the wall, and you curled up on the floor in a ball.
Well, but here I haven't changed that much.
You wouldn't tell me what had happened. But after that, you wouldn't sleep here. That's when you got your new place and started to sleep there.
New place?
Hold on. I have another place.
Yes, you do. And it's even nicer than here.
This is all crazy. I think I'm gonna sleep here tonight just to see whether it affects me in the same way.
She seems okay with that.
Do you want some company?
The answer is yes. The answer is
Listen,
yes.
Taylor, I'm beginning to see what the other me saw in you. But in my head, it's still 2043. I've got to tell you, there was somebody else.
Chelsea, I know. I know how much she meant to you, Tex. Losing her was traumatic as hell for you. But she's gone. And there's nothing you can say or do or don't do that's gonna bring her back.
Don't do.
That yes.
I'm alive. And that's my heart.
Feels thoracic.
It's yours if you want it. And it comes with all the other bits.
Huh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. really bad about this because I like Taylor a lot. Wait, can we save?
Not here.
No.
The choice you make here affects whether or not she'll able to stay in a relationship, I think.
Yeah.
Choice that suits you. And then do.
Stay true to Chelsea.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dang it, because I like Taylor.
Do you want me to double check if it's the right choice?
I don't think there is necessarily a right choice here. At least not insofar as like Pandora Directive had an ending where you couldn't
Here's
avoid
my
dying.
Point. Here's my point. Is look.
Mm-hmm.
If Chelsea's alive, then staying true to Chelsea is the right choice. But if she really is dead and only there in flashbacks, then going with Taylor's the right choice.
She is obviously not dead. I'm sorry. She is patently not dead.
Yeah.
But if she isn't.
She is not dead.
But if she somehow is.
She's not dead.
I don't think she is.
She is not dead. They're not
then
going to...
you know what you need to do.
Yep. Still a tough choice, though.
It is, because she's so cool.
This would be a good place to save and
I tried.
Split paths.
Where was our previous save?
It wasn't that long ago, but I did do some stuff between then and now.
Come on, game. What if we watch Rail 3?
Just have our next save after this be a fresh one.
Let's do that.
I'm sorry, Taylor, but I love Chelsea, and I never even got the chance to do it. And if there's any chance that I can find her, I gotta do it. I hope you'd understand it.
I don't understand, Tex. Why can't you let this go? It's crazy. That room you have across the hall with all our stuff is like some sick Chelsea shrine. I'm sorry I shouldn't have said that.
Across the hall?
I have a room across the hall?
It's probably the back room that was locked.
6 hours later, the rain was finally letting up. Last night felt like a blindside punch to the face. I didn't think having Taylor walking out of my office could be so painful. There's just something reassuring and comfortable about her, but I've got way too many questions, yearnings, and guilt not to find out what happened to Chelsea. Even if it kills me, I've got to know. There's something darker than the night I'm dealing with, and it hinges on what happened that evening 7 years ago with her. As Taylor leaves, she hands me the key to a room at the Ritz. She calls the Chelsea Shrine Room.
Is there not a new save?
You can like make a new name too.
Oops, caps lock.
Because you got saves all over it.
Just after choice. There you
I
go.
remember that.
So day 3,
Mm-hmm.
we can play from there if we want to do the split alternate ending, because I think we're going to want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Current
Wait.
path to have and have not.
Interesting.
Looks like Archie's back in town. I should check out his 3 Cards to Midnight shop and see if he knows anything.
Dex, drop by 3 Cards to Midnight. I got some exciting information about your case.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That was a waste of time.
Oh, no, it's...
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it
Oh,
opened
yeah.
directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Come on.
So where is it?
2E.
2E. 2E. Wow. She's
Yeah,
not
no,
wrong.
it totally looks like a shrine.
Mm-hmm.
There's candles.
There's a ring.
Of all the skills Chelsea had, one in particular comes to mind. month's salary on a ring for Chelsea. It's a picture of me and my would-be girlfriend Chelsea Bando. I've got a good feeling she's out there. It's funny how fashion cycles circle around. These are all Chelsea's belongings. When the police closed her case, I must have picked up these items from her apartment. Chelsea loved to go to Arizona. I'd like to think I was the only thing keeping her here on Chandler Avenue. Yeah, I remember how much Chelsea wanted to go to the Fuchsia Flamingo that night. It's Chelsea's business card for her newsstand. I didn't have the heart to tell her the print is dead. A reminder of the best and worst night of my life. It's a picture of Chelsea.
Okay.
I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
What? Like a date?
No, it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right.
So what are you in the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
She looks great in that.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you talk me into it, Miss Bando.
Well, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring? Red or wine?
Both.
Oh, Tex. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what are we missing?
It's totally creepy.
Oh, that's got to be a fire hazard.
How have they not burned out by now?
They're future candles.
Candles of the future! Okay, so now we go back to talk to what's his name, right?
Bill's not there. To who now?
What's his name? The guy.
Oh yeah, Archie. Archie.
Where's Archie at again?
Right here.
Oh, that's right. Big
Spend
friends.
the night for, well, not directly. That seemed pretty direct to me, you silly guy.
Wait, what?
Archie Ellis is my herbal
That
tea
great
loving source for all
killer
things alien, supernatural, conspiracy
Oh.
theorist. Or he's just plain crazy. He ran into some trouble with the NSA on my last case. Last I knew, he was hiding out in some tropical locale with a bevy of beauties. I'm surprised he's back in town.
As in the Greys.
Yes. Yes. No,
We got it.
Well, you see, I looked up just too late to see the alien face. So I just thought it was like,
Murphy, how you doing? You okay? I heard you were having some kind of amnesia. You know, most alien abductees always have some sort of memory loss.
Well, technically, yeah.
Old habits.
Are you still into that alien thing, Archie? Isn't that just a little passé?
The truth never goes out of style, my friend. Now, I heard something about an injection and a head wound.
yeah, someone injected him with a head wound.
Yowza! You really back off, man, because I swear I will shoot the next person who tries to touch this, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Ouch. Ooh. So, I guess you do need some catching up then. A few months ago, I moved back here from the islands and I opened up this place, and I was hoping that you and I could hang out together like old times, but you haven't been around much.
History lesson.
So, did I happen to tell you anything about the case I'm working on?
Not yet, but you know I'm always ready to be Robin to your Batman. Without the homoerotic undertones, of course.
Sorry, Arch, but it's a package deal. You're gonna be in this with me.
You had me going there, Murph.
Okay, Boy Wonder. I need you to enter 2 names into the back computer. Mason Bowers, Margaret Leonard.
Well, I don't know about
I
Macy
love that he's
Bowers,
adopting the
but
Adam
Margaret
West
Leonard,
cadence.
She's connected to
Absolutely.
one of the greatest mysteries of all
Mhm.
time.
Kevin Conroy.
You know who Nikola Tesla was, right?
Okay, he's pretty cool too.
Nikola. The Kafka?
Nikola Tesla was a genius. Probably one of the greatest geniuses ever. I mean, it was Tesla, not Marconi, who was the true inventor of the radio. He invented a Tesla coil, the AC electricity, remote control. He even pioneered cryogenics.
So are we almost to the part about Margaret Leonard?
Right. Tesla died in 1943 when the FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers and designs. Then in about 2012, all this stuff, the Tesla cash just disappeared. And you want to know who the #1 suspect was?
Margaret Leonard.
No, an FBI agent named Charles Johansson. Now, I know they could never prove that he did it, but then he quits the FBI and joins some Tesla fanatic group called the Tesla Legacy Society, a group dedicated to making the world better through technology. And that's where he meets
Margaret Leonard.
Bingo! They fall in love, they get married. I think they even had a kid together.
So where's Margaret now?
Not a clue. Johansson died a couple years later, cancer, I think. After that, Margaret just dropped out of circulation.
So all this happened, what, 37 years ago. I mean, no one's found the Tesla cache since then?
It's one of the great mysteries, the lost inventions of Nikola Tesla.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Oh, you ever hear of a little thing called Tunguska?
Have I, picked up a bad case when I was down in Mexico. That's where I learned the phrase, Baños, rapidos, ándale muchachos, vámonos!
Oh, Murph, you're too funny. You know, in 1890, Tesla conducted an experiment and created a resonance frequency. You know, like a big vibration, and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City. And then in the 1900s, he began to work on what he called a teleforce beam. The press called it, you know, a death ray, you know, cooler name.
Shoot down
A few
100
years
airplanes
later,
at once.
in Russia, remote area called Tunguska, something caused an explosion
1909.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb 40 years before we invented it?
But that was the last anyone ever heard of the death ray. Tesla never got funding. Instead, they made him out to be some crackpot, and he was broke for the rest of his life. Some people think the plans for it were part of the Tesla cache. Just think how much someone would pay to get their hands on that.
As a side note, the actual best guess explanation that we have for the Tunguska event is actually a meteorite that exploded in the air.
Yep.
And I'll never forget what you did tipping me off before that whack job NSA guy could get me. Seems nice. You know me, Murph. Always up for an adventure. As long as I don't have to go anywhere. You like my shop? Kind of like my old one, the Cosmic Connection. But I had to change the name in case, you know, the NSA and all that. I eat at the Brew and Stew all the time. I actually wouldn't mind forgetting a few years of my own life, mostly my teenage years. Yeah. Oh, that's the Hollow Babe at the Golden Gate. Yeah, Mojo is warm for her form, or lack thereof, as it were. He's not very friendly, is he?
Acting. Do you
My
even
little buddy
acting, bro?
Mojo works over there. We hang out a lot, but I can't stay there too long. Something makes my eyeballs burn.
That would be the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you'd think a sidekick would be a little more helpful, huh? Don't know about that.
Why can't we even still ask about it? We got it. We're done with it.
Donnelly's kind of a mysterious character. He was a private detective Tesla may have hired not long before he died. There's a mention of it in one of Tesla's letters.
Well.
No, both aliens and ghosts can communicate through their dreams. It's a proven fact.
Well, that's
okay.
Good.
I've been checking my sources, but no one's heard a thing about her in years. He died like 40 years ago and either left the Tesla cash with Margaret Leonard or somebody else, or he took it to the grave. The Tesla cash is right up there for me. Oh, and the death ray? Well, the name says it all, doesn't it?
As I leave, Archie hands me an old photograph of Margaret Leonard. Maybe someone else on Chandler will recognize her from the picture.
It's an old... the hologram hasn't been here long enough to...
Well, let's check it out anyway.
Although I said that in kind of a racist way, didn't I? The hologram.
The hologram. Mark, you're racist.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Racistly?
Sorry, I don't know a lot of people, except the ones that come in here.
Just because you're right doesn't mean you're not racist. I'm sorry.
Holograms aren't erased, they're display artifacts. The apparently sentient artificial intelligence behind it, on the other hand.
We're closed.
Oh, what? Dang it. He's probably not...
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
Because I enjoy unsettling you.
I remember her. Sweet little old lady. Used to see her around the neighborhood years ago. Don't remember the last time I saw her.
Check out the Bruins, too.
Yeah. If she's from around here, then Louis
I hope you don't mind, Mike. I've been telling folks in the neighborhood about your situation, just so they know it's the old Tex they're dealing with. Let me know what else I can do for you.
Oh, hello.
You got me there, Moith. I know you was having bad dreams way back when, but I didn't hear nothing else about him after, you know, the thing with Chelsea happened. Oh, I know this little lady. Haven't seen her around in quite a while, but she used to come in pretty regular. I think she lived at the Ritz, at least for a time. She and Chelsea were real friendly. Pretty sure her name wasn't Margaret Leonard, though. At least that ain't the name she told me.
What did she call?
Maybe he doesn't remember.
Okay.
The Ritz. Yeah.
I mean, I bet Clint won't remember, but he probably has a record. If Nilo kept records.
If you were looking for me earlier, I wasn't here.
Oh, no. PI 101.
Yeah, I'm a PI, so I figured that one out already. Now that you're back, I wonder if you could help me out with something. You recognize the woman in this photo?
Oh, nice. I think I saw her in a playbook from 1996. Is this your girlfriend?
Romancing the Crow. No, PI 202.
Well, now, if she were my girlfriend, I wouldn't be trying to figure out who she was now, would I? Sheesh.
I'm just kidding about this woman being your girlfriend. She's actually mine. No, I'm kidding again. This is Margaret Leonard. She's had a room here at the Ritz forever. She used to live here, but I haven't seen her in years. So, she may not be here anymore, but she auto-pays her rent. So it's all good.
Any chance you can get me into her apartment?
Not a chance in hell. I let her install her own security system, just like you, except hers is a real one. I can't tell you which apartment it is, but you won't get in without a passcode or a personal invitation. Maybe I can try to help you with something else.
Margaret Leonard photo. Margaret Leonard.
Can't help you with that.
Maybe she get more information.
All I know about her is she's got a room here. I hardly ever see her, so I don't know when she's here and when she isn't. Nah, I bet she was something back in the day. Way back in the day.
Okay, so it's the one with the passcode lock thing.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
We've
like
seen it.
plastered a piece of bologna to its face.
Look,
It looks more like silly putty to me.
Yeah, like a slice of bologna held on by a bunch of silly putty.
Leonard.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Needs a key.
Really doesn't look good. You might say it looks bad. You might say it looks real bad.
you might say that.
Looks bad, man.
Okay.
So now.
Maybe.
I think Taylor gave you a second key, didn't she?
No.
No, she gave us
Hello.
one key.
I wonder if anyone else on Chandler Avenue has seen Margaret Leonard.
Let's check Rusty's fun mess. See if there's anything else in there.
No, I think it's just the.
I guess she does that.
Back in the Hays Code days, couples had to sleep in 2 separate sleeping bags.
Hays Code jokes.
And now
it's
there's
funny
just the
because he
stuff
was a
up on the
stuck-up
roof.
prick. I wonder if the dog's still out for the count.
Possibly.
I mean, it's not like we have the zipline thing anymore.
Yeah. Nope. Still unconscious.
Oh, good. All right. Well. All right. So we know we're looking for a passcode into that room.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea where it could be, though.
Nope.
Maybe check the Chelsea Shrine.
They were friends.
Yeah. See if you can move any of the stuff around.
Or if there's a
I know Chelsea and I will always have Weenie World tater tots.
like the one on the lower left. Who else is in that picture?
It's just Tex and Chelsea.
Oh, 6, okay.
We're missing something in this room.
Are we?
Check out with the flashlight. It just seems weird that we would have this show up and not have a single thing we can get from it.
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
What?
I said they come up there.
Yeah.
Not with any impressions, just guessing.
Yeah.
You might have some more information in your office again.
Shut up, that never happens. No facts, but we might
Don't
have
have any
usages.
facts.
No messages on the vid phone.
No, there's another Baccarat camera. Right there on your desk.
My camera books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and
Oh,
Ike Hammer. I try to collect all of their candy comics.
Yes, it's sweet. Okay, never mind that.
There's totally something back there. There's.
I know, it's bugging me too.
Yeah, the key's got to turn up sometime.
In an adventure game? No.
Couldn't be.
Can you move that pillow?
Nope.
Nope.
I've been realizing what Chad is saying, but they're just apparently watching some kind of Metroid race. Silly Games Done Quick is on.
Summer Games Done Quick, yeah. Okay, well, there's nothing at the office. Alright, let's go ahead and ask Inspector Burns.
Still can't believe I'm working with the one and only Tex Murphy. What can I do for you, sir? That's the witch. At least that's what I call her. A couple times I've seen this old lady sneaking around the neighborhood.
Really?
Alright then. The witch.
Did I already ask Rook about her?
I've been thinking, Murphy. Perhaps I should confide something to you.
Oh, this should be good.
That is, you believe Maldonado is spying on you. But it could have been someone else.
Not Margaret Leonard by any chance.
How did you know?
Do the words P.I. mean anything to you?
Margaret may be in grave danger. I've tried to contact her, but to no avail.
Gosh, if only we knew someone with some detective skills. You know how to get into her apartment?
No, but she may have left a clue. Some time ago, she left this in my cabinets. It's for you.
Me?
She wanted you to have it in case anything happened. I met Margaret years ago. She was a woman of secrets. I have an interest in Tesla collectibles, so yes, I've heard of it. And no, I don't know where you could find it. I met Margaret years ago. She was a woman of secrets.
Why did Lee do that twice?
It was the Margaret Leonard and then Margaret Leonard photo.
Okay, so Ritz, examine the life of Nikola Tesla.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
Chapter 2, The Slider Puzzle of Nikola Tesla.
No.
It's not a slider puzzle. It's
number puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna tell us the 4-digit passcode to get into her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, it's not a passcode. It's a key. Damn.
Yeah. Whoa. That's not what I meant to do.
Well,
Can I?
click on the thing to close it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. 6, 8, 15. Also 15. Okay, so they have to add up to 15.
Alright, so
7, 8, 9. That means that needs to be a 6. And
one's already 15.
Oh. Entirely by accident.
Yes, but good job.
Thank you. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that one needs to be 8. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Hello.
Never seen a book do that before.
Me neither.
Let's examine the key.
A key or a flash drive?
Why would Margaret Leonard leave me a key?
Because she knew you would need to get into her room. Because you a detective. You got to detect some stuff.
You detective.
Not just any detective.
You're not just any detective.
You
detective.
Ouch.
It's awful. I'm sorry. Well. Oh.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Signs of a nope.
Another bone saw.
Bone saw has already been used.
That chair looks comfortable. Too comfortable. Was she blind when she picked these out? Oh, there's a flower for each month of the year.
There sure is, Tex.
That's supposed to really.
Looks like Margaret Leonard had a video journal. I'll need to find a memory stick to use on the vid player to watch them. It's a business card for someone named Count Saint Germain.
Count Saint Germain? Well, hey Mabry.
Yes.
It's a business
The
card.
Count
for
Saint
someone named
Germain.
Count Saint
It's not
Germain.
Comte, but it's close. Nothing over there. What's in there? Oh. A
Ah.
thing for each month of the year.
Okay, well, back out of that. And let's see, we got
The white flower thing.
the daisy on the bottom, so that's April. I already turned it too far.
Here's January, February, March, April. The rose is
June.
So that's pointing straight down.
Actually, wait. If it's points on a clock, then that would be April. Because 12 would be December straight up.
You're right, sorry.
Unless that is January, in which case it's just off from being a clock to screw, to throw people off.
It's probably not, but if it is, we know what to do.
Yep. Okay, chrysanthemum and
whatever the frack that is.
Iris, maybe?
It could be
No,
nice.
that's not an iris. Morning glory?
It's blue. Oh, look.
Okay, January and
September. So straight up and down, and not straight up and down. Yeah, 1 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, hecky darn! Look at
It's
that.
a picture of someone named Mantis.
Mantis.
That's so not how you spell mantis.
It's a picture of someone named Mantis.
Yeah,
Guess
it's
we're gonna
text
have to
on.
show that picture around
Mm-hmm.
to everybody.
Did I just see? No, I didn't.
Well, let's go in there.
As I walk in the bathroom, I realize there's something wrong here. Something terribly wrong.
2 toilets. What
No.
does it say?
Say, or no. Well, well.
Yeah, I guess the smell tipped them off. Oh boy.
Sinners or the unusual suspects. Ugh.
Well, I think I found Margaret Leonard. Well, most of her.
See that little gun of hers in as well?
Gun?
There's a gun in it.
Where?
By the door.
That's not a gun.
That's the bone saw.
Oh, it's a bone saw.
That's the bone saw that someone used to cut her head off.
There it is.
Oh, and hey, look.
Well, hello, boys.
Mr. Murphy, you need to come with us if you want to live.
Seriously? Just kidding. What was going on in there? You know the drill.
Why do so many people around you end up dead?
She'd been dead for a while.
Inevitable.
Nah, inevitable. There you go.
Everybody dies. But not all at once. Did you kill Margaret Leonard?
The I-303.
I-303.
Come on, damn it. If I killed her, what'd I do with her head? Eat it?
But we keep walking in on you with all these dead bodies. You must be the unluckiest guy in the world.
Well,
Well,
no idea.
to a degree,
No idea.
yes.
Well, I don't know if I'm number one, but I'll tell you, I'm in the top 10. I'm also in the top 10 of the luckiest, but don't ask me why.
I don't care why, I just want to know who.
Wait a second, how do we even know it's Margaret Leonard? I mean, maybe that's why they took the head.
Yeah, Yeah, that might have worked 100 years ago, but now we've got apps for that. We've already got a positive ID.
It's kind of fun, isn't it? I mean, kind of working together, bouncing ideas, sharing information. I mean, what if I said I had some information might help your investigation?
I'd say you were withholding evidence.
No, I said I might have something.
No, you said you had something that might help.
Yeah, oops. Look, Danwich, you seem like a stand-up guy, and I know you don't want any vigilantism, so I'll play it by the book. I think I have video that might have been shot by the guy who killed Margaret Leonard. I'm just gonna hand it to you. Hope you'll cut me some slack.
It's on your smart, Alex? Let's have it.
The guy in the video is Mason Bowers.
And this is the guy you think was abducted. The problem is there's no evidence of anyone being abducted, so I can't investigate. My hands are tied.
Well, mine, you see, are not.
I may have seen this guy before on some kind of surveillance video.
A surveillance video, you say?
The video could have shown you in your apartment talking to an elderly lady. There may have been another man there as well, a mutant of some kind, who might have jumped you. The elderly lady, in theory, could have appeared to have injected you when you were restrained. In the ensuing struggle, you might have been knocked out on the fire escape.
And when would Bowers have shown, hypothetically?
Right after you were knocked out, tore through the apartment in pursuit of the old lady.
So everything that I've told you matches up, and we're both looking for Mason Bowers.
Are you familiar with a program called VCT, Vehicle Compliance Tracking? All cars come with sensors that report when one is out of compliance. For example, when you have your right front headlight shot out. If you could access the VCT database, which is illegal and highly inadvisable, you would find a list of all vehicles with the right front headlight shot out. If you could provide more information on the vehicle, you can access an ID and an address from the registration.
Any chance this might have been the vehicle seen in the Maldonado surveillance video?
I gotta get back to work, Murphy. If you got questions, ask them. And then stop wasting my time with this speculative nonsense.
I like Danwitz.
He has quite a few levels in innuendo.
Yeah.
I know who Zach Williams is, and who his associates are. I'd advise you to keep your distance.
He certainly wants to keep his distance from Dax.
Who wouldn't?
Don't
text
recognize
that
the face.
lot? Got Chelsea
Sorry.
killed?
Yeah.
That's Margaret Leonard? I'll have to take your word for it. A speeder with a broken headlight on the front passenger side? No idea what you're talking about.
Really specific information? I don't know what you mean.
As soon as I got back from the new San Francisco Police Department, I had an urgent message from Rook. It seems Rook had a soft spot for Margaret and wanted to bring her some justice. He told me he had another interested party in the Tesla cache, a Count Saint Germain, who was staying at the Golden Gate Hotel. Maybe he could divulge some answers.
Why is it black and white?
One hears a great deal about Tex Murphy on Chandler Avenue. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Word is you're a big fan of Nikola Tesla, or at least his stuff.
Yes. Your local pawn shop has a remarkably extensive offering of Tesla paraphernalia. Certainly the largest cache I've found this side of Belgrade.
You mind if I ask what your interest is in Tesla?
I gather you're at least somewhat familiar with the story of the Tesla cache? I believe some of the items Rook has were part of the Tesla cache, but he refuses to divulge how he obtained them. I presume from Margaret Leonard, or some third party who got them from her.
Shocking. Rook normally would cut off his right arm if he thought somebody'd buy it.
I've spent many years searching for something. My hope is to find a clue as to its whereabouts in Tesla's letters or journals. But the trail has led me here. Tell me, Mr. Murphy, do you know the name J.T. Donnelly?
Yeah. I mean, I just heard about it, but he was a PI, and he lived around here back in the 1940s.
At the Ritz, in the very room in which you now live. An intriguing connection.
Yeah, I mean, it's
PIs always seem to
interesting
take his
and,
room.
maybe
That's
a little
like
weird,
3
but
of
it's
them.
it's not a connection.
But it's so much more than that. Back in Donnelly's time, there was a man known as the Sleeping Prophet, Edgar Casey. He made a compelling case for the belief that most of us have lived past lives.
You're losing.
Come now. You've said on more than one occasion that you felt as if you'd been born a century too late. A man out of time, as it were. Tell me, do you have disturbingly realistic, vivid dreams of another era?
What? You know about my dreams? I must be getting incredibly broad-minded in my old age. So what are you saying?
Yeah, stop broadcasting those, will you?
Is J.T. Donnelly in a former life?
We could explore that possibility, but first, have eggs ever appeared in your dreams?
Yes, and bacon and pancakes.
Love eggs, of course. Poached, over easy, scrambled. I mean, they're certainly nature's wonder food.
See, at least 12
There are
offers.
affordable accommodations in better parts of the city. Something could have been drawing you specifically to the Ritz. Don't you agree?
Yeah, cheap rent. Could you maybe help me out with these memories? Help me interpret these dreams?
If you could find this egg, or even put me on its trail again, I have certain techniques, such as regression and channeling, that could help you recall past events. And, I should add, the egg is worth a fortune. Which I would gladly pay.
Would you say it's really fragile in Italian?
We talked for a few minutes longer, but I tell him I need to get back to the case. This is way beyond my comprehension. Mystical eggs, mind regression, past lives? It's boggling. Margaret spoke of an egg being held by a religious fanatic who prays. Was it the Tesla egg I found in the wall at the Ritz? If so, it would have been there for over 100 years. Does it have some sort of channeling power from the person who possessed it? Well, Mason Bowers is still the key. I need data for the VCT so I can find out who kidnapped him. Better start asking around.
Well, we know someone who knows about software.
Detective work. You should talk to potential witnesses and see if they know anything about the suspicious vehicle involved with the abduction.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns, in all the world, you walk into mine.
Dark.
Would if I could.
Dang it. You are computer whiz kid. You
Well, yeah.
I think everybody's pretty happy that you're back to your old self. Except Rook. That ornery old cuss. No pleasing him, I guess. How are things going for you? Big guy? Talks like he should be on the radio. Yeah, he came in the other day. Didn't seem too impressed with my, cuisine. So this is the speeder you think took off after those gunshots and the abduction the other day. I do remember seeing a vehicle. I didn't get the license plate or nothing. I just saw it was one of them nice Pandians. The Bi-Turbo XL model.
So Louis a bit of a car fan.
2 turbo pumps, really.
Hey, would you mind grabbing me another drink?
You should start tempering your consumption.
I should.
Hello, Murphy. How goes the investigation? Interesting fellow. He was particularly interested in anything to do with
root beer.
Nikola Tesla. He mentioned that he stayed at the Golden Gate Hotel.
Thank you.
The speeder that flew away after the gunshots I heard? I'm not sure what type it was, but I did notice that the interior was very unusual. It was all white. I'm quite certain she was on the run from someone or something. I took care of her as much as she'd let me. I'm very sad she's gone. Yes, I'm sure that Margaret's items came from the Tesla cache, though the pieces she gave me to sell weren't nearly as valuable as rumors would have you believe.
And I would be willing to bet that Archie
You
has
know,
something to
Bert,
say.
I think we make a great team. What can I do for you?
I'd be willing to bet the stolen Fabergé egg is something to do with the Tesla egg.
Yeah.
No.
That's the
they
most
asked
recent
about
photo
dreams
of
about
Margaret
eggs.
Leonard I could find. Like I said, she's been out of circulation for a while. We were talking about some stuff. Tesla, Romanovs, Fabergé, that sort of thing. He sure seems to know a lot about everything. No.
Yeah, he was out of town when that happened.
He'd go on into these weird trances and talk about past life stuff. You know, pretty intriguing until you get to where he starts going on about Atlantis.
Oh, yeah,
That is rich.
I think I remember in Pandora Directive he was a skeptic about the whole Atlantis thing, in spite of all the other stuff he believes in.
She's dead? And she was living right here for years! How do you always find yourself right in the middle of everything? You have a gift, my friend.
Gift, curse.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
Less will suck.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? Due to my restrictive protocols, I can only confirm that Count Saint Germain is currently a guest at our hotel. You're talking about the speeder I saw take off after the shooting? What I can tell you for certain is the last 2 digits on the license plate. They were the numbers 6 and 3.
Okay. So, all white interior, that particular model of speeder ends in 6-3. Now I just need to, can I possibly access that database from my computer?
Sometimes it's nice to have a computer for a brain anyway.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer.
Nope, not that computer anyway.
No messages on the vid phone.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. Yeah, there was a speeder that took off right after the gunshots. Saw it in my rearview mirror. I got a thing for high-end speeders. This was a 48 Pandy. Sweet ride.
Not 1948, 2048. Okay. So where do I go to look that up? No, the Knights aren't going to be in.
Or useful, I don't think.
No. They're just Morlock hunters, I think. Let's see, haven't talked to Clint.
Wow, that is crazy what happened to Margaret. Is everything okay with you and the cops?
Yeah, cops would love to pin it on me, but I think it's all tied to a Mason Bowers who was abducted outside the Ritz a couple of nights ago. I'm just trying to find anybody who might have seen something.
Oh, well, then you probably need to talk to Sapphire.
Sapphire? Sounds like some Greek oracle.
I don't know if she's Greek or not, but she's definitely exotic. And she's one of your fellow tenants. Her door's decorated like a French nightmare, but it suits her business. So, if you hear any noises you can't identify, you might want to come back later. Not a clue. It's a damn shame what happened to that little lady. And I'm not crazy about what it did to her apartment either.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
He's surprised and genuinely.
I would go with pleasantly.
Likewise, and may I say that the neighborhood has become more friendly and more beautiful than I remember.
Thanks, Tex. You know just what to say to please the lady.
Gym rat?
Wow, is that a home gym?
So, what brings New San Francisco's sexiest PI to my door? Business or pleasure?
On the clock.
Yeah.
Let's start with business.
How disappointing. Well, we could use that home gym there to work off some stress. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a happy ending. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all anybody wants, right? I mean, and they lived happily ever after, that kind of thing.
Fine. You don't want to scratch each other's backs. But what if I don't play ball? Can we still rough and tumble?
Well, Sapphire, don't make me twist your arm.
You can't make me talk.
We can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Excuse me? Are you threatening me? Because if you are, I'd love to see you try the hard way.
Dang.
I'm sorry, Tex. I got carried away. I didn't mean to hurt you. At least not like that. Can you forgive me?
Down but not out.
Yeah.
Not until I give you a good, firm interrogation.
I'm all yours, Mr. Murphy.
Now he has a new concussion to go with the previous one.
You're a total.
And more back
He's above the
injuries.
law. What girl doesn't like to get a little turned on by that kind of man? First, I hear people running around up in your apartment. Then this speeder lands outside. I hear some man yelling and screaming outside the Ritz. Then he runs off with some other people chasing him. After a bit, he comes back, and I hear him outside my window. Sounds like he's talking to himself. Then two other guys catch him, shove him into the speeder. Then I hear gunshots, and the speeder takes off. It's not the nicest place in town, but you can't beat the price. It's a live and let live kind of place. That's not my kind of store. What's she got that I don't? I can tell you one thing that I've got that she doesn't. Gets along with everybody. Makes great food. I only met you a couple years ago, so I don't know what you were like before. But I like what I see now. It ain't just your ass that's bad. So spunky. And I love spunk. That's the guy you think got abducted?
Well,
I saw him around a few times coming to see you. I thought. He's been videotaping the Ritz. That scumbag detective has been watching me for months. Rook's one of my best customers. His tastes aren't as old-fashioned as you might think.
Really? Well,
Things we didn't need to know. Woo!
Well.
Runs the electronics shop, though he's hardly ever there.
Really?
But that place will literally kill you. No idea who that is. After Clint took over ownership of the Ritz from Nilo, things got a lot better. He even removed all the bugs and hidden cameras.
Wow.
Now, what would I know about that? That sweet lady used to live here. It looked black, or midnight blue at first. But when the light hit it just right, I could see that it was actually close to sapphire. Which, of course, I would remember.
So Sapphire.
Well, I finally gather enough data to identify the kidnapping. It's registered to a company called Cezanne, and the location is on the map.
Alright then.
See.
Yep.
So apparently Smart Alex is taking care of it.
Yep.
I check out Cezanne with Smart Alex and find out it's some sort of doomsday cult recruiting candidates for a brave new world. And they believe
Another one of
this
these?
world will arrive soon. These boys take their schoolwork seriously.
And wait, are these the guys that worship the egg? Because the last doomsday cult we encountered worshipped a bird. And I'm wondering if they aren't somehow connected.
That would make sense.
Well, well, well.
Nice little wishing well, but a couple of pieces of equipment are missing.
Oh.
That is a...
There's something inside that bucket at the bottom of the well.
We've done this before.
Yes, we have.
Don't have anything we can use right there. So...
Well, force field blocking the entrance. What if there's a mechanism around here that can turn it off? Well, there's some interesting symbols written on these pillars.
They look Egyptian. Like hieroglyphs.
Look like an Egyptian.
Okay. Ah. Did they have to match? I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, so that's that one. Then the Ankh and whatever that is. That one. Then that one's fine, and then same as the top again. Or not? Did I get those symbols confused? I did get those symbols confused. Okay, so the one with the sword across the top. That
That's
one.
the one.
Then the last one is...
Got the big circle in the middle.
Mhm.
There's some interesting symbols written on these pillars.
That one.
Well, that worked out.
Unfortunately, I
But those
arrived
aren't
at Cezanne and
Egyptian
set off every alarm
hieroglyphics, Mark.
possible.
They're clearly from
I'm missing a
Atlantis.
token that would grant me entry inside. I head back to my office to devise a new strategy when I find a fax waiting for me. Someone's been watching over my shoulder, and it's not a comforting feeling.
Each of the alarms. No two alarms not unset.
An anonymous informant wants to meet me at Coit Tower.
If you actually want to get inside, Sayson, meet me at the top of Coit Tower, where I will push you off.
I was wondering when we were going to go to Coit Tower for some plot.
Yeah. Say, an informant at Coit Tower. I wonder if,
Little Beak Norris?
yeah, if Beak is back in business.
Wasn't Beak?
Yeah, something did happen to Beak, didn't it?
Wasn't he dead?
I don't remember if he was dead, but...
He was assumed dead.
Yep, this is a great idea. Just waiting to meet some anonymous cat who still sends faxes. You know, he probably uses real bullets.
I think you need to be a little more trusting of people.
Tax, I'm plugged into the internet. The internet. And you want me to trust people?
He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mardox. I'm surprised you haven't decided humanity needs to be destroyed after being plugged into the internet.
Well, I mean, it took Ultron like exactly 2.5 seconds to be like, nope, we're done. Which seems about a half second too long, really.
Yeah.
But then he also did have to take the time to download Tony Stark's like sense of humor personality complex.
Hello, mate.
Oh moly.
Slade?
What?
How? What? Weren't you in...
Locked up in San Quentin till 2260? No, not me. Good behavior.
Skeptical.
Behavior doesn't get that good. I bet you can't even remember how many people you've killed.
Oh, I bet I can. Each one in perfect detail.
More terrifying.
Not like you. Understand your memory's not what it used to be.
Strike a deal?
Aging Grace's
Oh, Aging Grace's
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Yeah, well, we're all getting older.
Some more than others, I see. So what don't you remember?
Just the last 7 years.
So you don't remember everything after you and Chelsea got nicked? Chelsea's brother? The English woman, Juliet? Our little partnership?
Our partnership? Look, I know we just made up, but I think I'd rather lick toilets with my tongue than work with you.
But you did text.
I did. Which one?
What? And it paid a lot better than licking dunnies. How do you think you made all that money? These past few years have been, shall we say, mutually beneficial. But now it seems that same old Tex, the Boy Scout, is back. That's a problem.
You want to know what's wrong with the Boy Scouts? Not a darn thing.
So you've been helping us track down this precious little egg. First you say you got it, then you say Margaret Leonard stole it. Next thing I know, you turn up at Cezanne, tripping security alarms like some clueless amateur. Well, what the hell was that all about?
For your information, I set those alarms off on purpose, and I don't have to tell you why.
Always got to do everything the hard way, don't you, Tex? This will get you into Cezanne. Hope you know what you're doing. I'll give you 24 hours to find that egg. And then I'm gonna come looking for you. And you know I'll find you.
Something from overseer.
What?
The guy that gives them a ride has an Australian accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't Slade.
Supposed to have been
No, it didn't look a thing like Slade.
You're supposed to be a friend of Slade's or something. Don't know how long we've had that little partnership going.
Okay, so we have the thing that'll get us back into Cezanne.
You can be hungover from things other than alcohol. A meeting with Slade left me shivering like I had the DTs. This guy and I were partners over the last 7 years. There's trouble in my soul and it's become as cold as ash. The further I see down the barrel, the more dangerous and diabolical my world becomes.
Day 5.
got 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The Saison candidate for
Middle School of Horrors.
That's an odd name.
Mm-hmm. Still don't have anything to get down there, do I?
You can really investigate that thing you have.
Well, Big Jim Slate is right. This key can get me inside C6.
Oh, that's interesting. Also, it really give you points for examining a key.
Apparently.
Well, obviously, this must tie to the symbol down below.
Oh, goody. You know what this looks like, Mark?
It looks like the last bastion.
It also looks like a place that might have fireballs.
Arthur, King of the Britons.
Okay, they all say that.
King of the who?
Britons. We're all Britons.
Britons.
We all are. We are all Britons. I didn't
Welcome,
vote for you.
friend. You are about to begin a journey to an incredible destiny. The successful candidate will become part of an elite aristocracy that will rule a universe beyond imagination.
Okay, Lopan.
To begin your quest, please set the 7 sacred symbols in their proper place. To begin your initiation to a new destiny.
These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
So Ankh, Anubis, Flower,
Crookin' thing.
Yeah,
backwards B.
the symbols of power of the pharaoh. That means something, but I forget what it is. That's the thing in the bucket outside. I don't know what it is otherwise. Oh, oh, sure.
And that appears to be a bleeding wound.
Or a jellyfish.
Or a double-handled hammer. Because that's totally a thing that would be useful in situations.
Well.
So these guys are a little obsessed with Egyptology.
Nice logo.
No.
Testing area.
I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open.
Well,
there's benches everywhere.
Wine, candles, chalice. Who says cults can't be romantic? Yeah, looks like somebody quit halfway through. All Greek to me. Wine, candles, chalice.
Oh, come on.
Wine, candles, chalice.
He says it several different ways. Oh.
Wine, candles, chalice. Nice logo.
It's not
hey,
door.
this door's just bricked on.
Living quarters.
Hello.
Living quarters.
Yeah, I took a brick on their door.
Dining area. Bedroom quarters.
Huh, I bet this is not like Animal House.
Who's got bedroom burritos?
Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Wait, this is an Egyptian cot. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Yeah, it reminds me of the 7 Dwarfs bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Beaufort, Biffer, Homer, and Gandalf. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. No windows,
Why is
no
Gandalf
carpet. People
misspelled
want to
in
kill
his
me.
head?
Yeah, this is
Why
my
is
college dorm.
Homer in there?
Yeah, it reminds me of the 7 Dwarfs bedroom. Dasher, Dancer, Donner.
Hello.
This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces.
Oh,
Because
son
of
a
course it
biscuit.
has.
There's one.
This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces.
You piece of
That reminds me
eight.
of Scout Camp. Yeah, one summer night I took out half the windows in the neighborhood with a slingshot. shot. Rook still hasn't forgiven me. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces.
How many is several?
Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Beaufort, Biffer, Homer, and...
Okay, so I have 3 of them. No. I can't just do it like that. Okay. Well, see if I can't find the other pieces real quick and then call it a night, because it is 11.
It is 11.
So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had as much fun as we did.
Especially once we figured out what we needed to do.
Yeah, that's the important part.
This
There's
sacred
one.
symbol has been broken into several pieces.
I'll be back on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern for Holding Court, where I will be continuing Dishonored.
Ooh.
And then, of course, every Thursday and Saturday at 9 for Thursday Throne and Throne of Games, playing Tales of Monkey Island on Thursdays, and alternating between this and Valkyria Chronicles on Saturdays. But I will not be here next Saturday because of other stuff going on.
There's one on the ground.
Huh. Looks like a piece of one of those symbols.
So yeah, I hope to see you all then. Stick around. DJ Umbra should be up next. And I hope to see you all. Yeah, I hope to see you all next time. Thanks again. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Game.
So when are you playing Dishonored?
2 p.m. Eastern on weekdays.
Ah.